Palace so impressive in beating Brighton. Can they now get the better of Chelsea? Same team, same subs. They hope for the same result at the VBS Community Stadium on this Friday night. In it comes, right-footed, smashes it towards goal. It's a good team behind the team. Here's Ola-Adebomi. Good link-up play. What a run this is, and what a goal! Sensational stuff from Hindolo Mustapha. Pick that one out. It was rapid, it was clinical, it was oh so effective, and Palace have their noses in front. That was dazzling and dynamic. Ola-Adebomi putting it into the path of Hindolo Mustapha. What a season he is having. He scored in the win over Brighton. He's at it again in the quarter-final against Chelsea. He's into double figures for the season now. And that was unstoppable. Absolutely no chance in the Chelsea goal for Ted Curd. Hindolo, the hero, makes it 1-0 in the London derby. Chelsea started brightly, but Palace, that's what they can do. There's so much power, there's so much pace, there's so much subtlety in this front three. And they end up with a trophy in the Europa Conference League. Of course, they have used many young players on the run to the semi-finals. Looking good for the final. Here now comes McMahon, the captain. Antwi with a little bit of trickery. He's got Brody Hughes on the overlap. Hughes plays it back for Antwi, scoops it in to the centre and headed away. Antwi assesses and then plays the raking diagonal ball for Antwi. Antwi up against Jemide here. Antwi into the penalty area. Gets the crossover and he hits it low. Dyer left arm up. Right boot used from the right wing. It's a good one. The header over the bar. I can't actually mean we're... here's the ball in. Oh, great save. Fantastic stop by Moulden. It's the first serious save he's had to make, and he comes up trumps. That is fabulous work by Palace's number one. Judged the flight on the ball and got it away. Danger hasn't gone completely though, and that one's hammered wide by Sam Rak-Sakyi. Haven't been able to find the finish. Even the shot that was set, I mean, either side of Moulden, I think he might have struggled, but it's a great save. Here come Palace now, looking for a second. Ola-Adebomi holding it up well for Cardines, and here's Umeh. Umeh now with the cutback. And it'll come, the right-footed shot from Cardines. He puts it into the net, but the whistle had been blown. Away low by Curd. Unconvincingly, though. Hindolo Mustapha and Cardines. And Joe Gibbard. Will he pull the trigger? No, we'll try and link up with Umeh. Gibbard continue the run, looking for a 1-2. Umeh, he's always looking to make something happen, influence the game. He's got full of tricks, he's full of ideas. Here's Gibbard now. Really good run there. Great little layout from Ola-Adebomi. Gibbard fractionally wide. And again, it's the link-up of the number 9, Ola-Adebomi. Most obviously through the Hindolo Mustapha goal. We saw Gibbard just put one wide after a good link-up with Ola-Adebomi. And Chelsea just don't look like they have the same belief as Palace when they get in the final third. Here's Gibbard, he's having a great evening. And now it's Umeh. Umeh, you back him to score. Knocks it now for Kporha. Gets the shot away. Will it break? Oh, it's there! Rio Cardines makes it 2, and Palace have breathing space. The number 7 in 7th heaven. Brilliant. He scored the first in the comeback win at Manchester City, and now he has the second in this playoff quarter-final. Great work by Kporha. Ola-Adebomi involved, and Cardines sweet as a nut. Rio rejoices. Palace are into fantasy land here. Just looking to get a foothold back in the contest here, Chelsea, but Kporha so assured, so confident. Now Umeh holds it up. Well, there are 3 players round him. He still retained possession. Here's Hindolo Mustapha, lovely control. Umeh's in here! Tight angle, and it's away. But what an attack that was. Official Palace app, download it now. Here's the ball in, flicked on. No, it's over. They just can't finish, can they? Is there better yet to come? Murray-Campbell now for Dyer. Dyer, left-footed, and it's wide. Well, shot after shot, attack after attack. They've actually had come the closest to scoring since the interval with Umeh blasting one against the post. Here's Hindolo Mustapha again! Oh, he only does worldies, you know. He's got his second of the evening, and surely that will be enough to see Palace safely through. It's more mesmerising Mustapha magic. The mercurial number 10 delivers. Ola-Adebomi with yet another assist, played it into his path, and he was never going to miss. He plays with a smile on his face, a spring in his step, and he is a lethal finisher. That was utterly delightful. And the flicks and tricks of Ola-Adebomi as well. It's been a big factor. Hindolo Mustapha now, he's on a hat-trick. Plays the pass, he returns the compliment for Ola-Adebomi. Quick feet, Ola-Adebomi 4-0. They're running away with this one now. This time it's Hindolo Mustapha with the assist. And Ademola Ola-Adebomi hits it into the back of the net. Well, it's a hammering. They're dishing out to Chelsea in this London derby. He's been unplayable, Hindolo Mustapha, irresistible. Ola-Adebomi got the better of Landon Emenald and Ted Kurd in goal. Unforgettable, formidable, 4-0. And here now comes Ampah, gets the crossover. Oh, it's away by George King from under the bar. Yes, they've been full of panache and flair going forward, but boy have they been resilient at the back. Second as well as the 4 goals. Gibbard, I think this is the best I've seen from him for the under-21s. He's been commanding. Cardines away by Emenald. And now Hindolo Mustapha will get it back. He's got a chance for his hat-trick, great save, but the ball should be followed in, and it is. And it's a second for Ademola Ola-Adebomi and a 5th for Crystal Palace. They've had panache, they've had poise, full of goals, full of happiness. And well, Hindolo Mustapha may have been denied a tremendous treble by Ted Kurd, but they're typically lurking, loitering with striking intent in the right place at the right time was Ola-Adebomi. Great work there by Sab Williams. And now Drake's Thomas. Looks a natural, doesn't he, at under-21 level. Williams, low ball in, will it come through for Cardines? No, Dylan Reid. Very different look to this Palace team now. Drake's Thomas for Williams with the cross. Well, they're looking no less threatening despite the flurry of subs. The effervescence, exuberance of youth. Drake's Thomas, oh, that would have finished it beautifully. Rak-Sakyi. It's bizarre, isn't it? We've got Rak-Sakyi and Olise both on, playing against Palace. Drake's Thomas. Williams, such a good technical player. Drake's Thomas now, the number 17, into the penalty area. Plays the pass. Marsh, good block. Excellent defending that by Richard Olise. Williams has had a lot of touches. Looks so good on the ball, doesn't he, Sab Williams? And now it's Joel Drake's Thomas, who's really made an impact off the bench. Comes through for Marsh. And it's Zach Marsh now to make it half a dozen into the corner. And that completes a sparkling night under the lights for the Palace youngsters. Zach Marsh gets in on the scoring act. And it's a magnificent 6 for Palace. They're into the semi-finals. They want a trophy at the end of the season, and they might just get one the way they've been playing. Marsh delivers with the finish, and that sums up a sensational evening for Crystal Palace's under-21s. Fabulous. Fantastic. There goes the final whistle. Crystal Palace into the playoff semi-finals, and they've done it with an astonishingly good display. They were 2-0 up at the break. A belter from Hindolo Mustapha. Rio Cardines got in on the axe as well before Mustapha rifled in a third after half-time. Ademola Ola-Adebomi pocketed a pair, and then the rout was completed by the brilliance of substitute Marsh.